of the energy early on. Championship medal of Las Vegas on full display, and Clark dropping a three.
I believe Grace was a state champion in high school for golf. Have you played with that?
Grace was?
Yeah.
What?
Have you played with anyone? Yeah, I think
Grace, you were a state champion golfer? Why did you hide that from me? She was on the team. They didn't play her, apparently.
Have you played with anyone on this team?
Honestly, I have not. I need to go. I know Lexi plays a little bit. Christie actually plays a little bit. Me and Christie probably go out there at some point and see if she can swing a golf club. I don't know. But
You said you went to your first Fever game at 6 or 7 years old, right?
yes.
You have a lot of Fever people in the room here who bleed that Fever color. What is your earliest memory as a 6, 7, 8-year-old of a Fever game? What do you remember? What's the earliest one?
I remember, one time when I was 7, I got picked out of the stands to go back in the Fever locker room and high-five the players that they were running out, and I just was like in disbelief. I thought everyone was super tall, and I was like, gosh, like I can never play with these girls. So to kind of fast forward and actually be in this position is really a full circle moment for me and super special.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Track and Ace. So, man, this game tonight, man, was it was so boring. It was really bad. It was definitely the worst game of the like. At least the Lynx game, I felt like the Fever were just playing a little bit better in that game. This game was really it was frustrating. It was definitely a frustrating game, and I felt like the referees took the Fever out of the game early. But size was a true problem tonight. She was a true problem tonight. And I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not liking the way Size has his team looking into the playoffs. We got 3 more games left until the playoffs start, and we have not looked good on this whole entire homestand. We've looked absolutely terrible going back to the Sparks game to start the homestand. We have looked absolutely terrible. We did not look the way we looked on the road before this, where we were pushing the pace a lot. We really hit a wall right here, man, and we picked up. Look, there's no shame in losing to the Lynx and the Aces. The Aces are the defending champions, but we know they're not the same team that they were from last season either. But I sort of don't think they should have lost this game though the way they did. And I just really feel like this team stifled themselves unnecessarily as well. So definitely not the type of game that I really feel like, I feel like they could have played it better, but they didn't. But it's just one of those unfortunate things. And like I said, the referees were horrible. This is definitely, at least for the Fever, this is definitely the worst ref game of the year that I've seen. I think it's the worst one I've seen in the WNBA this season. This was absolutely terrible. This referee crew couldn't get anything right. A lot of phantom calls tonight. Like, at least with the Lynx game, I kind of understood because the Lynx were playing physical. Like, Nafisa Collier was playing a really physical game. This game, there was just a lot of phantom calls that I was like, what? It looked like she just breathed on her. And they set the tone early because Lexi Hall got in early foul trouble. She had 3 fouls, and Christie says, I don't know what she was doing on the rotations. It was a mess. It was a mess. All right? It was a mess tonight. And I'm going to tell you what. We got off to a fast start. It was like 7-0. Christie Sides takes Caitlin Clark out of the game with like 5 minutes into the first quarter. And I think it ruined Caitlin Clark. It ruined Caitlin Clark the rest of the night. She went 6 for 22 tonight. Definitely her worst shooting game of the year. Probably, I wouldn't say it was her worst overall game, but it definitely was her worst shooting game because she was like 6 for 22, 1 for 10 from 3. That's just not going to cut it. 1 for 10 from 3, man. And she played 37 minutes tonight. Definitely not a good look, especially when you're going against the girl that people saying that you could win the MVP from, and Asia Wilson, who didn't have a good game herself, in my opinion. Asia Wilson did have 27 and 12 rebounds. You might say that, on the surface, yeah, that's a really good game. But 11 for 28 tells a whole different story. 28 shots, bro. 28 shots. And the thing about Asia is she's a player that plays at the basket. You should not be, if you're in the front court, you should not have a field goal discrepancy like that. I do expect that from like a Mitchell or a Clark because they're going to be shooting a lot of threes in the game. So someone like that, a 3-point shooter, yeah, because 3-pointers are not easy to make. But I'm seeing you do this, like, no, you can't be 11 for 28 playing that close to the basket, bro. I actually think that was worse than the 6 for 22 from Caitlin Clark. That was worse because you're closer to the basket than Caitlin. You got no business missing, 17 shots in a game, and then it just didn't even look like you was passing to your teammates. You know what I mean? The Aces won. I'm gonna tell you why the Aces won. It ain't because of Asia Wilson. It's because of clutch play from. I would say Chelsea Gray's a little bit of the reason, but mainly it was Clark, the other Clark, not her, Alicia Clark, man, and who's the other one? Tiffany Hayes. Those are the two players. The reason why they won the game. All right, that was the reason why they won the game. Tiffany Hayes, and Alicia Clark, bro, combined for 26 points coming off the bench. There is no way that should ever happen, okay? And that's why I do feel comfortable that this team is going to be able to win on Friday. And before we get into the rest of this video, let's get to the donation roll call here, because I actually got a new Cash App donator, man. First, my man El Professor, man, who's donated $30 in the past 2 weeks, man. He's been amazing with this, but I got a new donator, guys. Someone named Linda Smith. God bless you, Linda Smith. Thank you. Linda Smith donated $50 to the Cash App. That's my biggest donation on this channel so far. $50. Much love, and may God truly bless you, Linda. For real, that was awesome. So you are right at the top of the leaderboard. Now, I also got a PayPal donation as well that I got yesterday. It was the first PayPal donation that we ended up getting on this particular channel since I've been doing the donations. And this donator's name is let me pull it up real quick. This donator's name was Bernadette Riley, who donated $20 to the PayPal. So that was, like I said, that was the first PayPal donator that I had on this channel. So the leaderboards now, you got $50 from Linda Smith, and then you got El Professor second at 30, and then Bernadette Riley at 20. Thank you to all 3 of you donators. I really can't express just how blessed I am to have all of you guys donate to the to my donations, man. I really appreciate it. And I want to say this as well. If you are a donator, so one thing that I've been kind of telling y'all all the last couple of weeks is I do intend on upgrading my equipment on my computer. And the first thing I want to upgrade is my mic. I want to upgrade that. And I'm going to use your guys' donations to actually upgrade it. But what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to let me know in the donations if whatever you're sending is for the I want you guys to let me know if whatever you're sending is for the mic or upgrades to the computer. Just let me know. And it has to be a lot of money though, because I'm not going to use the smaller money to go towards that. It's going to have to be like a bigger sum, because these mics cost like $300, $400, and I'm trying to get the Rachel Demeter one, and that Rachel Demeter one looks great. And by the way, Rachel Demeter, congratulations to her. One of her videos that she did recently on Caitlin Clark and the MVP thing had over 100,000 viewers, so shout out to her, man. Make sure y'all catch up with her content. But I want to thank all the donators, and thank y'all if you do choose to donate. Let's get back into the video, y'all. So Caitlin Clark had 16 points in this game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. She had 5 turnovers, so she tuned that down from the last game, -8 from this game. 38 minutes in this game, by the way, too. Caitlin Clark was just off tonight, and it was just, you know, one of those things where, you know, hey, shooters are going to have games like this at times. You know, Caitlin isn't perfect. She had these types of games in college, too. So it's not like it's something that is a worry. It's not like she's been doing this 4 or 5 games in a row where you start to become concerned about things. And I'm going to tell y'all the direct reason why I think Caitlin actually struggled in this one. I think she struggled because Christie Sass ruined her momentum when she took her out 5 minutes into the game. I think that ruined CC the rest of the game because she got taken out too early. I didn't get that substitution. I was like, why are you taking her out as if she got in foul trouble? You know what I'm saying? Like, Lexi Hall was a little bit understandable because when she got 3, that came in the first half, and we can't really use. This is why I said Lexi Hall is so valuable to the team, because it's hard to keep her off the floor, bro, because we need her defense, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Lexi Hall started this game banging. She came out with a 3 to make it 5-0. And then she missed another 3 later on in the game. But Lexi was really out there, you know, she was dribbling. She was trying to really trying to get people open on the offense, man. And she was trying to set people up like a point guard, man. I like that about Lexi in this game, bro. Like, Lexi was really out there being aggressive tonight, man. She on the offensive end, she was really trying to set some people up and get them open. She ended up with 9 points in this one. A couple of assists. She had a steal and a block, 5 rebounds. Got a couple of those long rebounds in this one. Lexi Hall was stifling this offense, bro. The rest of the team just really couldn't do anything, man. And whenever she was defending Asia Wilson just couldn't get anything off. But you could see what she did to the rest of the team, man. And this is why I continue to say, and I'm going to continue to say until I see if we make any changes in the offseason or make this stuff during the draft. I can't wait for the draft in April to see what we're going to do. But we need to go get Sophie Cunningham, and we need to go get a younger guard. And again, Kelsey Mitchell had a great game today, 24 points. I actually really didn't have a problem with Kelsey Mitchell in this game today. She wasn't really ball hogging to me like she usually does. She really just, you know, she was out there. She needed to do what she needed to do. But I'm still having this problem with Kelsey Mitchell with this defense, bro. This defense is just horrid from Kelsey Mitchell, man. it was just horrid. Like, she's just too short, bro. Like, I just think we need a defender, bro. If we're gonna win a championship or multiple championships, we're definitely gonna need to upgrade that position, and get somebody else in here, man. Cause that is another reason why I think we see teams like what did Vegas shoot today? 45, damn, about 46% from 3 today, 10 to 22. Yeah, that's just not, guys. That's just not gonna cut it, bro. We have got to get another defender in this lineup, bro. And the front court is such a problem. Timmy is still playing out of her mind right now. Timmy is playing really well. Timmy Fagbelly, man, she's really playing pretty well, man. I really don't even want to lose her in the offseason to anybody, bro. I want her to stay here. I know she's becoming a little bit of an aging player right now at 32, but Timmy, man, we need her, man. She should be starting right now. Ideally, you want to have her come off the bench, but she's too much better than Alyssa Smith, man. Alyssa Smith should not be starting, bro. That's a problem, bro. Like, Timmy needs to be right next to Lexi Hall in this defense, bro. Because I think she could set the tone a little earlier in the game and keep teams like Vegas from having a big second quarter like they did. You know what I mean? Like, they had a big second quarter, man. And we had a better third quarter. But it was just, man. This is where it's on Christie's sides. Again, it is on Christie's sides, bro. Christie's sides. Oh, my God. Guys, Christie's sides, bro. Okay, so when Lexi Hall got into foul trouble, right? She had her 3 fouls. Chrissy Sides went deep into her bench. And guess who she brought in? Christie Wallace, bro. We had not seen Christie Wallace in a very long time. Christie Wallace actually got in the game today, man. And it just, when I saw that move, and then Katie Lou Samuelson did absolutely nothing and somehow got 10 minutes, bro. But you cannot give Grace Berger 3 or 4 minutes in a game. You can't give Grace Berger some minutes. I went over in the last video why Grace Berger isn't actually getting minutes. I found out why she's not getting minutes. So make sure y'all watch that video. I'm going to probably make sure I have it up before this one. But Grace Berger right now, man, is getting robbed blind on this team right now. She should be getting those minutes, man. Why can't we find out what Grace Berger does, bro? Why is it this difficult to get her on the floor? That's crazy, man, that we can't get her on the floor. Oh, my God. And then Aaliyah Boston fouled out. She only had 6 points today. Kind of reverted back to the way she was playing before. I think it was either the Sparks game or the Lynx game. But she reverted back. But I think a lot of it had to do with her getting into foul trouble. But we definitely need AB to play a lot better, though. But those refs, they were hounding on her, man. She couldn't do anything, man. She really couldn't do anything. But I got to give it to Asia Wilson. She was playing some pretty good defense on Boston, too. So that definitely had affected her quite a bit. But crazy stuff. We saw Megan Gustafson come in the game. But we got Lisa Bluter at the game. We know who she's there to see. She wanted to see her Iowa Hawkeyes, Megan and Kate Martin out there with Cece. Kate Martin couldn't get in the game. Why our girl got to suffer right now? Why she got to suffer, Becky? Why she got to suffer, bro? Why can't she get minutes now? She can't even get in the game now. She can't even get in the game. You let someone like... You let Sydney Colson come in the game. Sydney Colson's old ass in the game, bro. Come on now. If we couldn't get Kate Martin in front of the Iowa folks, because you know there's a lot of fans that follow from Iowa at this game, and they weren't able to see her. Crazy. Now, Kelsey Plum was off in this game, and what scares me about this one with Kelsey Plum is that she wasn't really looking to shoot too much. I'm kind of scared on Friday of what Kelsey Plum is going to do. Friday is going to be a very interesting game. And it is Lexi Hall's birthday, so happy birthday to Lexi Hall and her twin sister Lacey. Hopefully we can pick up the win for Lexi, man. But that's the one thing that scares me. I do think we're going to win that game. I think we're going to win that game and finally get it. I think we're going to make a lot of adjustments, but Christie Sass is a problem, guys. She is a problem. She keeps reverting back to the slow offense, and I do agree with people that say that she's jealous of Cece, because Cece's smarter than her, and the offense does better when it's her offense playing, and she keeps wanting to revert back to this slow half-court offense, bro. This woman is a problem with these rotations, not playing certain players enough minutes or playing them at all. Boy, and we still got Lynn Dunn, man. Oh, boy. I'm going to end it right there because I'm not trying to really go into a full-on rant like I want to. But I'm going to end it right there, man, so the video don't go too long, man. Give me y'all thoughts in the comment section below, man. Again, with the donations, I got a Cash App. And the Cash App tag name is $Sack Exchange, y'all. Actually, before we get into the donations, got Patreon. This game will be on the Patreon so you can see it. It'll be in there probably after the season. Go back and watch some of these games, man, after the season and really see some of the problems that we're seeing in some of these games. Like in the offseason, we got so many moves to make, bro. So many moves to make. Some games are going to be free. I think these earlier season games that I upload are definitely going to be for free because I definitely want y'all to see people like Grace Berger and how they play earlier in the season. And then the paid ones will probably be these later games in the season after the break. But I'm going to have a discount for that, though. Again, with the Cash App, my name is $Sack Exchange on there. With the PayPal, the link is in the description box if you want to donate through PayPal. Bitcoin, scan the QR code on the screen if you got some Bitcoin. And if you want to donate straight through YouTube, you can do that as well, man. But I want to thank anybody who definitely donates. But there is something you can do for free. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Track and Ace.